balanced schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
MVP yet again, guys. We clutched up. We got the MVP. Let's go. We clutched up, baby. 16 wins. We had a disconnect loss. I got pissed off a few games ago. Had a disconnect loss. It was bullshit. So it made it less room for error, and I clutched up, and I won like my last 3 games in a row. Let's go. Hallelujah. We are MVP yet again. It's been about 2 to 3 months almost since I played a full weekend league. Okay, I had gotten COVID early February, so yeah, it's been a solid 2 months since I played a full weekend league. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Hell yeah! That's what we play this game for, guys. We play the game for the glory, baby. We play it for the glory and have fun and play football. That's what we do around here, baby. So we did get the MVP. Guys, this game is hard as hell right now. I used to be like, man, I'm stuck at MVP. I can't get better. And then when you go a week and you don't get MVP because maybe you didn't finish your weekend league or you just didn't play well that weekend, and you're like, damn, man, this game's hard, man. We got it again. Like, getting 16 wins. Again, I had a disconnect loss, so I may have had 17 wins this week. We don't know. But I got an L. It was a disconnect loss. It was a straight disconnect. You know how that loading screen loads and loads and loads, and then I'm like, oh shit, someone's disconnected. We load in, they show the lineups, and then boom. You lost connection to peer, or whatever it says. Got a DL, and I was pissed. I'm not gonna say I lied to you guys. I was pissed. But you know what? We clutched up. We won our final 3 games in a row. And, yeah, I mean, that's how we do it. You know, you gotta clutch up, guys. You know, don't give up. Don't ever give up, man. The biggest thing in Madden, don't give up. Now, yeah, obviously, if you're down 3 scores and it's the start of the 4th quarter, you know, you got 4 minutes to try to get a 3 score. You know, it's not impossible, but they really have to help you out by throwing picks or whatever, not running the ball, not chewing up the clock or something. Because if you're down 3 scores in the 4th quarter, you should be losing that game, okay? Like, I know the rare occurrence has happened to all of us where you're down like maybe 2 scores and you come back in the final quarter and you win, but it's very, very rare. Outside of that, guys, never quit. Just don't quit. Don't quit. The game will screw you. You will get bad animations. It happens to us all. But I'm going to tell you guys what. A key thing that I did this weekend league, I started out fine in the weekend league, then I hit a little rut, and I noticed Unitas. Unitas was holding me back. Okay? Johnny Unitas was holding me back, so I said, you know what? I need a new QB. Right? I'm like, I need a new quarterback. Okay? Hey, you know how the draft is coming up, right? This week coming up, guys. NFL draft this week. End of this week. NFL draft. Let's go, Giants. Number 5, number 7, number, 36 or something like that? Hey, man, let's get those picks. Kayvon Thibodeau, let's go. Let's get, I don't know. How about Evan Neal? Give me a little bit of Charles Cross. I don't care. Get some good players. NFL draft time, baby. Let's go. Anyway, we're gonna have a video on that. I have to do a video on the NFL draft of the New York Giants. I have to. But anyway, back to the topic here, guys. I had to sell him. I didn't sell him, but I broke him down. I broke down his card. This idiot right here was selling me out, man. Now, the reason you guys will go, well, why the hell were you using Unitas anyway? He has one of the worst releases in the game. Why was I using him? Well, you guys can see he's NAT, and I got him for free when EA made that mistake on the limited cards. They made that mistake. He wasn't in packs. I opened a couple packs that morning, and I ended up getting him for free because he wasn't actually in packs. So we used him ever since then, ever since he came out, pretty much. What was that, like the Super Bowl time or, you know, yeah, playoff time, Super Bowl time or whatever. So we've been using him ever since then. And, you know, he had, you know, protected for the offensive lineman. He had identifier for 1 AP and this and that. And he had gunslinger. And, you know, at first we used him with escape artist, and he was okay. He was bearable because that mobility is key. But once they upped escape artist, I had to go to just gunslinger and some other crap. He doesn't have the mobility. His carry is also very low, 75 carry. If you get sacked, there's a high chance you will fumble the ball, right? So I said, this guy is selling me out. And you look at his stats, he has good stats for the most part. His speed is a little slow, though, especially at this time of the year. You know, and especially about escape artists, you need that mobility. Madden is all centered around that fucking mobility, guys. So if you don't have escape artists, that's okay. You don't need escape artists. I did not have escape artists. What I decided to do, I broke down his card, and I went ahead and picked up Derrick Henry. I bought him for like $290 or $295, right? So even when it's time to sell him or whatever, I don't have to worry about losing coins at the end of the year. I'm gonna get all those coins back anyway because he's a limited card. So I got him, I powered him up, I put on the Roaming Deadeye, okay? This is key. This is like almost a must-have, okay? Roaming Deadeye is almost a must-have for his card. Like, if you're not using that, I don't know what you're doing. It's perfect pass accuracy outside of the pocket. So it doesn't matter if it's long range, short range, he has perfect accuracy if you roll out. Well, most people do roll out when they have a rollout guy, you know what I mean? Like, he has 96 speed, so I can roll out, you know, if I'm able to double team or chop block the defensive end or the linebacker or whatever, I can roll out pretty easy most of the time. So that's a requirement. You have perfect pass accuracy because his accuracy does sink. His medium and deep accuracy sinks, so you do need that. And then I put on pass lead elite. Okay, I went ahead, I put on pass lead elite. This is basically, he basically has gunslinger. He has the Slinger 1 release. Derrick Henry has the best release in the game. It's him, you know, Aaron Rodgers. I don't know who else has it, but I know the Slinger 1 release. I know Aaron Rodgers has it for sure, and we know that Derrick Henry has it. I don't know who else might have that Slinger 1 release, but it is pretty rare. So he already basically has a built-in gunslinger, super flick. He flicks the ball. It's so beautiful. He just flicks the ball where it needs to go, and it's just awesome. He has the velocity, he has the release. The man can take a hit. He's 6'3", 247, 97 carry. I mean, I wasn't using this card when everybody else was using him. I had gotten him around Christmas. I did try him out a little bit just to see what the fuss was about, and you know, I used him for like maybe a week, and then I was like, you know what, he is good and all, but I don't need to have him. And then eventually we got the Unitas, so I switched to him, obviously. I'm glad I went back to Derrick Henry today. I'm really glad I did. I think that helped me win a few more games that maybe I wouldn't have won, because he's a great card. I mean, I don't know who the best quarterback is in this game. Everybody's going to have their opinions, you know, the Russell Wilson, the Kyler Murray, the Aaron Rodgers, you know. Everybody's going to have their own takes and everything, but this man, when I tell you this man, I think he missed less passes in about, I don't know, 5 games than Unitas did in this weekend league. I mean, Unitas sold a few passes for me this weekend league, and Derrick Henry was just on point. I think he missed maybe 1 pass out of 5 games. I think he missed like 1 pass that probably should have been made. The dude, you would think his accuracy is garbage, but if you put the Roaming Deadeye on there, he basically has perfect pass accuracy anywhere outside of the box. So you can just slide over to the right, slide over to the left, and it's going to give you perfect pass accuracy. So his card came in clutch. I love the card. I'm going to stick with it until the golden ticket quarterbacks come out. We'll see who they come out with, but I'm sticking with his card. He also has Gambler on there, so if he gets activated, hey, throw it to the CPU. Take your shots. Who cares? Right? The CPU can't pick it, so they got to do a user pick. Other than that, guys, other standouts this weekend league. Oh, man, I have so many cards to talk about, but some players that came in clutch for me this weekend league. I know I'm going on a little rant here, but it has to be said. I have to give recognition where recognition is due. I have to give recognition where it's due. Vernon Davis's card is awesome. If you don't have Vernon Davis at tight end with 1 AP route tech, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you're using, but you're not doing it right. I mean, you have to have him for 1 AP. He gets that route tech, and then I went ahead and put on deep in elite because I do sometimes like to pass it in the middle of the field, you know, against cover 2 or whatever. So that's that right there. Vernon Davis came in pretty clutch. Colin Johnson made a few big catches. He always does every weekend league for me. He's my best wide receiver. Barry Sanders. If you're not using Barry Sanders with Tank and with Leapfrog, again, I don't know what you're doing. Listen, guys, I'm the biggest Giants fan. Why would I use Saquon Barkley's card over Barry Sanders? Barry Sanders is literally the best running back in the game, by far, because he has tank for 1 AP. One of the best running back abilities for 1 AP. And then you also get the second best ability, in my opinion, leapfrog for 1 AP. If you're not using him, I don't know what you're doing. You get 99 speed, you get it all. Like, if you're not using him, I don't know what you're doing, okay? Odell, my Odell card is always clutch. I've been using this since Zero Chill. He has the backfield master for those Texas routes and those table routes. He has the route tech for 1 AP. I wish I could get rid of evasive because I don't use it and I don't like using it on him because his carry is pretty bad. His carry is very low. So you got to be careful with him taking hit sticks. We already talked about Derrick Henry. He came in clutch. And let's see, offensively, that's about it. My O-line did their job, that post up, that free post up, especially on Robert Hunt, the 1 post up, AP on Sapp, that's pretty awesome. Nasty Streak is awesome. Worst always does great stuff with the Nasty Streak. Best lineman in the game. LT was doing work out there, great job. But really, when I want to talk about standout players, Moss made some good plays. And I just picked these guys up this week in league. Randy Moss made some good plays. Julio Jones made some clutch plays. He actually got like 2 or 3 fumbles in like 7 games or so. He got like 2 to 3 fumbles. Brandon Marshall, he's a beast. That crusher for 1 AP and Lurker, he's a beast. He's a beast. He caused at least 2 or 3 fumbles himself as well. Carl Banks, I only used him on like the last 2 or 3 games, but so far so good. I like what I see from him. Jimmy Graham, another one, 6'7". He will snatch the ball out of the air. You have to click on though. You have to click on. He will snatch the ball out of the air. If it's a CPU, it's give or take. He might snatch it out of the air because he has great catching and he's 6'7". So if you're not using him, hopefully you're using at least Ted Hendricks, Calvin Johnson, even though Calvin Johnson's a little bit slow, but if you have the team chems, he can be good speed. Jimmy Graham is clutch. He was clutch. Julio Jones, my safeties, the new safeties that I picked up this weekend were awesome. Okay? Randy Moss was awesome. Tiki always does his thing. I picked up Ndamukong Suh. He was okay. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say he did great. He was okay, but he's always facing double teams or triple teams, so I can't hold it against him. Chris Westry. Let's talk about this man right here. This man did everything you could ask. He made acrobat picks at least 3 or 4 this weekend league. At least. On his own, at least 3 or 4 acrobat picks. I believe he also caused a fumble himself as well. I mean, the guy was all over the field. He was just doing what you gotta. He's a great card. You power him up, you get your 99 speed, 99 zone, 99 man. He's 6'4", 97 agility, 98 jump. What more is there to ask for? 81 catch is pretty good. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? So, a great card there. But yeah, guys, standout players for sure. Brandon Marshall, Julio Jones, Jimmy Graham, Chris Westry. Our defense had some good key pickups this week that really balled out for us. So I'm really happy about that. The Ray Lewis. The Ray Lewis, as a user with Lurker, I was able to pick some really good interceptions. Okay, but now it was a user pick, but if you use 3-4 like I do use a lot of 3-4 base formation. I use 3-4 even, 3-4 odd, 3-4 over. I switched over to that, last week. So I'm using a lot of 3-4. Get your linebackers, guys. So overall, great week in league. I'm gonna continue this in another video. Until next time, peace out.